The driving force that holds our lives together. And so tonight we say...
Last night, there she is, Paige Van Zandt. Amazing samba last night. She teamed up with Mark and Allen, danced her way right to the top of the leaderboard. It is down to the final 3 on Dancing with the Stars.
Coming down to the finals, and 2 couples were sent home in a dance for a double elimination last night. Wanya and Lindsay, they're going to join us live in a moment, and the finals are set. Ginger and Val, Niall and Peter, and Paige and Mark, they're all in the top 3. Jesse Palmer is here. He's got more. Jesse, what do you have for us?
What's up, Michael? Well, then there were 3. Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown and Boys to Men's Wanya Morris said their goodbyes to the ballroom last night, and here's how it all went down.
An all-out battle in the ballroom, a night of 10s.
10.
With the final 5 couples dancing their hearts out in a semi-final showdown. Niall DeMarco proving he's still the leading man. Dancing blind this week.
You have to be blindfolded not to fall head over heels in love with that performance.
Paige Van Zandt's Argentine tango turning up the heat. Ginger shining with a fiery quick step.
It's like a sparkling diamond when you dance.
And opening up behind the scenes about her road to success after overcoming her childhood struggle with anorexia.
My parents divorced when I was 7, and I think it affected my childhood a lot. Like, I needed to control something, so I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll just not eat. I'm always gonna have body shaming issues, but I think I've now grown into enough of a woman and a mature person that I realized life's a lot bigger than that.
It's the first time Ginger has ever talked about this publicly, revealing to our cameras after the show.
There are a lot of people who deal with it, huge amount, especially of young women who go through the exact same thing, and sometimes the severity of dying, and I think that it's important to talk about.
Welcome back, Wanya.
Wanya nearly redeeming himself right out of the gate in the trio challenge after last week's rough routine. But 2 sets of perfect 10s were not enough to send the crooner to the finals. And in a shocking double elimination, Antonio and Sharna were also eliminated.
I always felt embraced, you know, full of great people, and it's been an awesome and amazing experience for me.
This is another learning experience. Finding someone that believes in you is the key.
And now Ginger has a shot at bringing home the Mirrorball Trophy when the finals kick off next week. Fingers crossed, guys.
Well, you know what? Fingers are definitely crossed. And we're going to talk to Ginger and Val in just a moment. But first, we have the booted couple, Wanya and Lindsay. They're here. And thank you both for joining us. We know you're very tired.
Oh, yeah.
Very tired.
Thank you for having us.
It's all good.
Well, we're happy you're here. And Wanya, we learned a lot about you watching this show. I learned you're an emotional guy. We just saw that at the tape. I saw it yesterday.
It's only when they talk about Z-Pack I can't talk about it. Yeah, as soon as you say a name, I'm like...
but you also learned you were driven to become famous to help your family.
Yeah.
So what did your mom have to say to you after the show?
I mean, you know, she was just like, you know, on to the next chapter. You know, let's see what's next. And you know, life is what it is. So you know, take the best out of this experience and keep it moving forward. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
And you said to us that you have no regrets. You left it out on the dance floor.
Absolutely. I mean, I left a lot out on it. I left all that weight out on the dance floor too.
Yes, you did.
You know what I mean? Feel really good, and that's due to my Z-Pack diet. But you know, for the most part, I persevered. I endured. You know, it's a lot of long afternoons, a lot of long evenings, a lot of, you know, a lot of dancing. You know what I mean? And I feel absolutely great. I feel like, you know, the blessing that, you know, God gave me to be able to experience this is just something that I could never forecast it. You know what I mean? I'm just excited to even be here right now.
Let me talk to Lady Lindsay. So last night, Len said if natural dance talent was in the dictionary, there'd be a picture next to it of Wanya.
I completely agree with that. I mean, the best part of this season for me was watching him transform as a dancer, watching his body transform. It was like he turned into a new man. I feel like he gained a new self-confidence that he didn't have before, and I love watching that because as a pro, that's more rewarding than getting the mirror ball, honestly. I mean, it's just watching him grow as a person and realizing that I had a part in that is so special to me.
But I'm curious now, when that picture is in the dictionary, and it's a picture of Wanya, since you've lost all the weight, you're in great shape now. Are you going to have your shirt on in the picture? Your shirt's going to be off.
He's going to have the ab shirt. The sparkly ab shirt.
There you go.
You got to keep that shirt?
Oh, I got to, man. I got to keep it, man.
You have to.
You have to. Right?
It looks amazing.
And I'm just curious, before we let you go, who do you think have the best chance of winning?
I would have to say, for anyone else to have a good chance to win, they have to dance for their lives. I mean, Niall is a phenomenon. You know what I mean? He can't hear the music, but you know he's dancing, he's acting. You know what I mean? He's doing everything that it takes. There's a lot of good chances on this show. You know what I mean? But you know, everyone has to dance their hearts out because you know it's basically being set up to me for now to take it home. It's a great story. So. Yeah.
All right, we heard it here. Okay, it's going to be tough.
It is. It's real tough.
So fun to watch. Yeah. Thank you guys. Congratulations, Wanya.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And now we're going to go to Ginger and Val. We have them live in LA. And you guys, you got all 10s from the GMA judges.
This is awkward.
Now, why is that? Is it awkward? You should be. We know you love Wanya. He loves you guys.
Awkward.
Celebrate
That's not why you're saying it's awkward. I know that's not why you're saying it's awkward, boy.
Well, that's for another conversation. We just want to say really quickly to you guys, how are you going to prepare now for the big night? This is it.
Get back in the studio today and start,
It already started last night. He started prepping right away. His mind's always going. So I feel like we're just going to hit the floor today, put twice as much hard work. I don't know how that's possible.
I think Wanya is right. I think there is a clear front runner on the show. But we've been trying to dance our hearts out for the last couple of weeks and gain momentum, and I think we've done that. So, hopefully we could do it one more time next week, and I don't see why Ginger can't be holding that Mirror Bowl trophy.
Well, you know what, Ginger, last night you shared a very personal childhood story. So how was that for you last night to share that with everybody?
It was a little weird, to be honest. It was strange because I've never done it, but I think that was the end of the healing process. I do think it's something that's with you for life. I think a lot of people struggle with eating disorders, but that's a disease that you choose at the end, and I think at this point in my life, being able to be honest with myself, being honest with other people, that's overcoming. So it was a really joyful moment. I almost cried, though. I should never listen to the story while we're getting ready to dance. I was like, okay, okay, and I just kept looking in Val's eyes.
Ginger, did not affect you at all. You looked great.
There wasn't.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm saying that wasn't, we were not ready for that package at all.
No.
I don't remember. I mean, you've never even shared that with me. So I think it caught both of us by surprise. But yeah, it's a story worth sharing if you feel confident and comfortable about it. And yeah, I mean, I don't think it affected our dance at all.
Hey guys, speaking of surprises, can you share with us any strategy or anything about what you're planning on showing us to win that Mirror Ball trophy?
Well, I'm really excited because, one of the things in the finals, besides the freestyle, which is going to be incredible, is a redemption dance, and we're doing a jazz number, which I don't think this season would be fulfilled for Ginger if we didn't do a Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers number. So we're doing a Fred and Ginger number, and I'm really excited about that because I think it really captures our chemistry and essence on the floor.
Well, I tell you what, we're excited to watch. Good luck, Val. Good luck, Ginger. Lindsay, Wanya, thank you two for joining us here in the studio. And the Dance with the Stars finals kick off on Monday. Make sure you do not miss it.